Hello and welcome. My name is Aerith, and this is my 81-week roster update. As you can see, it might not look like a ton has changed, and a ton hasn't changed, but we are making some progress. Hermit Yoda is just 30 pieces away from this piece of gear, and then these items away from that gear. Then he's going to get to Relic 3. That's one more component for Jedi Knight Luke completed. Darth Bane has both his important Zeta and Omicron applied, and a couple of gear pieces applied. Stalled a little bit because now we have enough of these, so it'll be equipped to, well, it's already equipped to Bane, but we have one more extra so that we can have equipped to my lady Rolo here. We got 2 of these. I'm going to be farming another 10 of them so that I have 3 of those available, so that I got Boom, Bane, Cat, and... So Bane, Cat, and Rolo can all get that item equipped. The gold pieces are not necessarily the ones that I'm struggling with. It'll be all these purple pieces because, well, don't necessarily always have the best luck with getting them in my farm. Regardless, I need to focus a little bit more directly on one character at a time, possibly. But that's really the update. There really ain't much more than that. Commander Ahsoka Tano has her Zeta applied, and that's pretty much it. I could talk a little bit more about Grand Arena. I did a little bit of checking on SWGOH.gg, and I'm going to show you guys so that you can see just as much as I do. Clearly, my focus is not on 3v3s, so having a 45% win rate doesn't surprise anybody. But having a 60% win rate in Grand Arena, is it ideal? No, probably not. I'll be honest about that. However, a 60% win rate is still a positive win rate, despite not having a Galactic Legend. So that's pretty impressive, if you ask me. The other thing that I'd like to note is some of these losses weren't meant to be wins. They were playtesting to see if I can get through a Galactic Legend in one battle. And that was enough for me. I got moral victories out of battles like that. Do I have an example? Sure I do. Right here. This was the first time that I went against Lord Vader. Did I get through it in one battle? No. I failed one. But I found success in the next one. And I learned as to what little detail I need for another counter, thanks to the comments. So, yeah, I lost. I wasn't the most efficient. But that was a learning opportunity, and now I know I can get through Lord Vader. This one, I prefaced that I was already tilted. I've never struggled against a Sith Eternal in my life before, so to struggle as much as I did, maybe I was just emotional and making terrible decisions. But to lose the battle in the first place, I was gone. If I was more efficient, then there was a high possibility I could have gotten through this, could have gotten through their Vader, and maybe even gotten to their backline. But I was emotional. It happens. But regardless, I'm sitting here at a 60% win rate, which may not be ideal. I can probably boost that a lot higher, but I don't have a galactic legend, and I'm still showing that this proof of concept is working. The other thing that I'd like to note is I only have a year and a half of dedicated experience with this game. I haven't been playing this game for 5-6 years. I haven't been playing it for as long as Nooch or Arnold or Sanjita or Gerbil or Zareth or Captain Amazing or any of the other, or Calvin Awesome or such. Like any of the other large roster, large content creators. I don't have that experience that they have. So I don't have a roster as big as they do. Boosted my roster a shit ton, and now it's at a place where I can start playtesting. And that's what I've been doing all the way up to this point. My roster didn't even start out as an anti-galactic legend roster. It was just a Dr. Aphra rush. Because Dr. Aphra is my favorite character. BT is kind of my favorite character in game, but Dr. Aphra's story was just a shit ton of fun for me. Star Wars version of Indiana Jones. Pretty cool. Anyway, I'll get to see how powerful Bane is in the next couple of weeks. And I'm going to finish Hermit Yoda. Some of you might think, why are you doing that? Why are you putting your gear into Hermit Yoda? Well, I have a Jedi Knight Revan team here. So if I go to learn how to spell, I have Revan at 3, Cal Kestis, Hermit Yoda, which is going to be a requirement anyway, so I might as well get him up to his level, Jolie Bindo, and Bas LaShawn. They're all at 12 for now, but Cal Kestis and Jedi Knight Luke are going on that Revan team. Hermit Yoda's going on that Revan team, and then it's just a matter of Jolie or Bastila. Or maybe I'll just be like, screw them both and get Grandmaster Yoda up. But for now, throw that on defense, have somebody else try and work against it. I don't know. There are options. Hermit Yoda's got to beat it at relic levels anyway. So postponing him is just doesn't make sense to me. I have gear in him. I'm going to finish the gear in. Leave him alone. He's done. Same with Rolo. I have gear on her. I'm going to finish it. Keep going. Bane, you can wait. He's a one-man army. He's quite literally a one-man army. So what's the rush? No, everybody knows that Bane can get through every galactic legend. That's not what's important to me. What's important to me is finding ways of getting through the galactic legends that aren't conventional means. If I can find teams where I can counter a galactic legend and not have to farm up to 4 million GP and then farm for another year to get one character, I might as well farm up those teams where I don't need that. One of the greatest examples is Traya. Another fantastic example is Starkiller. Starkiller has been doing wonders for me, and he hasn't even had his most efficient team yet. Darth Traya has also been able to take out several galactic legends, mostly light side, but it works. Personally, I really enjoy the Night Sister teams, and I'm honestly just selling, but I'm really enjoying the Night Sister teams. They take out a whole bunch and basically throw it on auto sometimes. Anyway, this has been where my roster is going, and this is where I'm at. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. If you want to continue seeing how the roster progresses and how anti-galactic legends will work, then feel free to subscribe. Might end up calling it the off meta build, but for now it's still exploring unexplored lands and discovering what works and what doesn't. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. God bless.